back to Anshuman if he's hitting it so well.
I will definitely do that. If the ball is not there to be hit, I'll just nudge it around to, just rotate. But if it's there to be hit, of course, I have mercy on the bowlers on such paradise.
100% agreed there.
I can't do much about those kind of deliveries. Beautiful ball. I think the father will be really proud the way he bowled so far. It's been a few good shots from Anshuman in the previous over of him, but then he came back strongly.
The Wakasa, as I was entering his profile into the system, I believe Zishan is 20 years old. Am I correct?
He's still a youngster. He's still got plenty of years to play cricket. He's a good prospect. He's a good fast bowler. Well played there. Beautiful ball, but nicely played as well at the end.
Good fielding there. Is that Aftab who did the fielding?
Oh yes, I believe so. Yeah, that's Aftab.
He's going to have a big role to play with the ball.
Aftab Hussain, yes, definitely. Ali Hassan, Aftab Hussain are the two other bowlers, spin bowling department that they're going to do. I think Waqar Dawood is going to come in back again, probably in the middle overs to, just try to restrict the score, the scores there. But at the moment, I think the USRC are really in need of a wicket. There's a chance for a chance. Will it be taken? No, it's 4 runs.
Almost a 6. Just past us in the commentary box. Only a few inches away from the boundary rope there.
That was a beautiful shot from Chef Mathur. He just played it in a vacant area and runs away for 4.
61 runs off 6.3 overs. That's a good start for Hong Kong Cricket Club.
Indeed, the kind of start they had, I think they will be eyeing somewhere above 180 or 90, and that should be the total. This one not really the characteristics kind of shot that Shiv Mathur normally plays.
Towards the end, I just saw his head falling when he hit the ball. He's trying to overhit the ball there.
Probably just trying to eye the same vacant area. So he just tried to, go a little bit hard onto the ball. There's a slight change in the field now. Smart thinking from Shahid Wasif. You've seen the intention of Shiv. He's trying to go for those shots in the same region. So he quickly got the fielder back on the boundary. Well played, well bowled.
Very intelligent batting by Shiv there. He saw that the fielder just went back for this ball. So he said, okay, let me drop the wrist. Let me kill the ball down to the pitch and let's take an easy single.
That's one way of scoring runs as well. Strike rotation. It's really important in any form of cricket. Except for sixes, because sixes you just want to hit every ball out of the park. But yeah, in any other normal cricketing formats, strike rotation is really vital. Another good delivery. Really good delivery.
One more run to... Yep. Don't worry. 100%. So at the end of 7 overs, it's 63 runs without loss.
At the moment, sitting right at the top of the leaderboard, Babar Hayat with 168 runs for KCC, and Tariq Nawaz 137 for PACC.
I think that's the ball.
We're talking about Aftab Hussain. He comes in into the attack right away. Let's see what he has in his pocket. Will he be able to stop Anshuman Rad? Well, he started off with a dot delivery. That's really rare to see in the last 7 overs.
I have a stat for you. Only 18 deliveries of the 7.1 overs were dots. It may seem high, but with the way they've been taking singles, it's actually a good dot ball percentage. And there you go, breaking the shackles.
He's not bringing the shackles, he's actually enjoying it and trying to add a few more. Look at that beautiful shot down the ground, right over the head of the umpire and over the head of Aftab Hussain. Anshuman Rad giving a clear message to Aftab: you toss it up, I'll come down the track and hit you over.
Clean hitting there by both batters.
He did it once again, chance for a catch!
Has he got it?
Yes, he took it. What a clean catch there. It looked easy, but it wasn't. And it's the catch from that young Zishan. Got rid of the dangerous Anshuman Rad for 46 of just 26 deliveries. 2 maximum and 7 boundaries. And look who's the next man in. It's Nazakat Khan. Talked about Aftab Hussain making an impact, and he did it right away. Despite of being smacked over a 6 over his head, he still tossed it up, trying to invite him once again. And this time he held out to Zishan at long on.
Not trying to play the devil's advocate here, but after 6, do you think the smart move would have been to take a single?
Not really. I mean, if you're in a mood of destruction, why do you want to care about the singles? I mean, he tossed it up again. He hit it beautifully. This time, just the direction was a little bit different. Instead of going down, he went a little bit to the side, and he held out to the fielder. He almost
exactly
messed out of it.
I was gonna say he almost got away with it. Unfortunately for him, it was a good presence of mind there shown by Zishan.
So Nazak Khan off the mark right away. Aftab Hussain to Shiv Mathur. Another tossed up delivery played through the cover region to Ali Hassan. It's another person I'm looking forward to. It's another really good prospect, young spin bowler. He's shown good skills and potential. Ends the over with a dot. 8 runs and an important wicket of Anshuman Rad. 71 for 1 after 8 overs.
Would be interesting to see if Shiv continues with the same kind of mindset, or with the wicket falling, if he's going to be a bit more timid in his batting.
No, I don't believe he's going to be timid by anything. He'll just, look for those shots and just try to keep rotating strike. Because they got a really long batting lineup, the Hong Kong Cricket Club. I mean, only 11 can bat. Even Mohsin can enjoy some fun. Adil Mahmood, as I know him from my school time, he used to be one of our top order batter in our school team.
Oh, top order batter. Interesting.
Yeah. If not the top order, he will definitely bat in the middle. So he do know how to bat actually. And talked about pace, he comes in. Hassan, Muhammad Hassan Khan, who has been away for some time. He went to USA, got some good skills and some good experience from there, playing lots of cricket in USA. He's back to Hong Kong.
Feel he's starting his run up in front of us.
Yes. I think this ground probably will be a bit shorter for his run-up. Started off nicely, full length delivery. His younger brother yesterday got a fiver in the finals between the HKCC and PACC Saturday League.
That was a league that both of us were playing as well.
Yes.
Fortunately, our match got called off.
Yeah, we couldn't meet one another. Otherwise, I will be happy to get you bowled out.
We can leave it at there because
Yeah, I think we'll leave it for the next season
we'll leave it for the next season to
to
answer those
see
questions.
whether we can match it out or not. Short ball, punch it nicely for no run. Decent start from Hassan with the first two deliveries.
Trying to think of other bowlers who start their run up beyond the 30-yard circle. Can't remember any in Hong Kong.
Another short length delivery. Tapped it for a single. Aftab reluctant to throw because he couldn't really see his teammate backing up. I was just looking through the top wicket takers, the Premier League T20 2024 in 25. Ghazanfa with 10 wickets in 4 innings. Azaz Khan with 7 in 3. Mohsin 7 in 3. Rana Nasrullah with 6 in 4. Hassan is also 6 wickets in 2 innings.
Top
Chance! And it will sail over with a couple of bounces for 4. Unlucky there for Hassan. It was a good delivery from Hassan.
You feel for the bowler, you've given so much energy, you've given so much amount of run-in, you give so much amount of power, and yet you see those results.
Sometimes cricket is a cruel game for the bowlers.
Indeed, the faster it comes, the faster it goes.
Definitely.
No look pickup, and there you have it. Is that going for 4? Yes, it is.
Another 4 runs. Loose delivery this time from Hassan.
What a shot! No look.
He's good with that. Shiv Mathur.
And a lot of players seeing the IPL now, seeing those franchise cricket, and they want to emulate those shots which they see.
Definitely, I think what matters most is whether you can score runs or not. That's the important part, and that's what Shiv's doing. He's scoring runs. 31 of 23 with 5 boundaries.
Of course.
I just have a quick look again at the playing 11 for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Ayush Shukla is not playing today. That's smart cricket. A good delivery from Hassan. Good comeback, but then just stab it to the offside and off they goes for a quick single. Ends the 9th over 82 for 1.
Do you want to fix it? I'm coming over to the store.
A stop to continue from the road end. Pulled away, down to a single, long gone. So we have a quick look at the Wasp. It's 191 runs projected. Would be interesting to see if HKCC can manage to get that total. It's a wide delivery. Aftab here reminds me a bit of like Jadeja. Just once he gets the ball, he starts running in, quickly finishes his over, and that's what happens to the batter, right? Because when you're constantly being under the pressure to face the next delivery, you want to just get off strike. You cannot get into that right mindset of actually going big. So it's a good, nice tactic, and you can see why Shiv here, he pulled away for a second, ensuring that he takes his time. Let's see if it's going to pay dividend. Top edge. Is it going to carry to the fielder? Yes, it is. Right mindset. Almost managed to do it in Nazakat Khan. You could see that face of disappointment.
Who caught it? Unknown.
And it was a good catch there by Waqar Dawood.
Just on time. आपका कैमरा just on time ready हुआ.
Yes, it's a disappointing start for HKCC. They were
still
off
on
to a
you
flyer, but now they've lost the two openers.
Tell me if you want to switch. I'm on you.
I'm good.
Okay.
Just keeping it.
And with the fall of the wicket of Shiv Mathur, the umpires have called drinks. So we'll be joining you back shortly in a few minutes.
Okay. As you can see, they're all over the field.
Back-to-back wickets for Aftab. 1.3, 2 for 11. HKCC down for 2 for 85 in 9.3. Welcome back after the drinks. Sahal Malwankar into the attack. Sorry, into batting. But a destructive batter who loves to go after the bowlers. We'll see how he goes about his business today. You seldom see him defending a ball. He loves going after the bowlers, and he does it in a very good style. Not interested Nazakat Khan there. 3 balls ends the over. 85 for 2 after 10. Hassan Khan will continue.
आपके कैमरे पे करूँ? आपका कैमरा तो पहाड़ी दिखा रहा है अभी.
Almost a run out. Run out there. Last minute decline run from Nazakat Khan. Sahal halfway down the pitch. Luckily it was Hassan, the bowler himself, went after the ball. But the pitch seems so far at the moment, after consulting a few players, saying the ball is sticking up a little bit. Not really much there for the bowlers, but spinners might play a little bit of a role if they land it in the right area. Too short, pulled it beautifully. 4 runs. Nazakat Khan, thank you very much. So the boundary is still flowing. Hassan Khan, after the first boundary with the top edge, been hit for back-to-back boundaries. Down the ground, another good-looking shot from Nazakat Khan. Change of fielder. Waqar Dawood from long on was brought up in the circle. This time he pitched it up, and Nazakat Khan hit it down the ground for another 4.
आज ये रिप्ले बहुत शॉर्ट आ रहा है, क्यों? कुछ किया हुआ है रिप्ले को? हाँ, रिप्ले 1-2 सेकंड.
Hassan Khan turning out to be a bit expensive.
Metal.
Full length delivery, nicely fielded by Ali Hassan.
What's the metal? Bad. Replays.
Another short ball. Protection out there. 1 run to Sahal. Off the mark. Sahal Malwankar. Finally, I can pronounce his name more correctly. I was struggling to pronounce his second name, Malwankar. The names that are not used to your tongue tends to become difficult, despite of it looking so easy. Good finish to the over. Single. Aftab Hussain will continue.
Who's bowling?
Hussain.
Hussain?
Yeah. Aftab Hussain will continue. Good ball. Slightly floating it up.
Sachin's camera work is very
Too wide outside off. Will be rightly so given as a wide ball. Kinshad Shah warming up in the nets. Good effort there from Sardar. Unfortunately couldn't stop the ball. What a delivery. Aftab Hussain. Slow down the pace on that one a little bit. Beat Marmarkar completely. Had no idea where the ball went through. Another similar delivery, similar style ball. Excellent field out there from Ali Hassan. Certainly 7-3 runs for his team. And a good throw back to the bowler. Just a single. It's kind of fielding you need from your, kind of effort that you need from your fielder. Back them up. Back the bowlers up. Once again driven down to Ali Hassan at covers.
Can you try to be smooth with your actions?
Dab was put in but couldn't stop the ball. Omar
Mohammed Zishan आया ना? this guy.
12 overs gone. 8 overs left. Will be interesting to see when Shahid brings his young, interesting spin bowler Ali Hassan into the attack. A nothing delivery, pulled away for 4. No efforts shown there from Hassan. That will be 4.
The replays are so bad.
Chance for a catch this time. Went through his hands. 6 runs.
Replay तो 2 सेकंड का आ रहा है, उसमें तो पूरा आ भी नहीं रहा. You don't know?
It's the 3rd ball down there to Hassan.
Single लिया. देखा ही नहीं हमने. Single लिया.
Single.
You could change the replay.
Is it single?
You could do it, but it will change all the activations.
Okay, then forget about
Forget
it.
it. That's what I'm saying. You could do it, but it will change the activations. And then what happens is we might risk the chance of bottom 4 coming up.
Alright, you focus on that roaming.
Another ball down there to Hassan. 4 balls in this over, all been down to Hassan. Kasha Umarzai. Big shot down the ground. Go find the ball out of the park. 6 runs. Sahal. It's turning out to be a very expensive over now. 18 already from this over. Look at that shot. Just picking it out of nowhere. Down the ground. Beautiful shot.
Replays are not coming.
Effortless. The umpires I need to search for a new ball.
Very short.
Party continues from Sahal now. Look at that. Make that the third in the game, in the over. Another ball out of the park. 24 of that over. Go search for another ball. 1-2-5 for 2 after 13. 40-run partnership in just 21 deliveries. Tossed up delivery. This time from Aftab to Nizakat. Thank you very much. Boundary.
चौका है ना?
It was raining in the morning. It's raining boundaries now.
Yes, indeed.
A few adjustments in the field. Top edge. Will it be carried? Ali Hassan. And he drops it.
सिंगल लिया क्या? सिंगल लिया क्या नहीं?
Nothing's working out for the USRC Premier team. 2 catches went down in the last 2 overs. Last 8 balls, 2 catches. Definitely a wide ball. Sahal 26 of 12 with 3 maximums. This guy has scored runs in this season, and the way he bats, it looks like he's just batting in the net. Doesn't really care whether fielders are there or not. He's smoking it everywhere. Good shot down the ground. Will it be a single?
It's a single.
Quality cricketer. Nazakat Khan. 21 of 16 with 3 boundaries, no maximum yet. Put in the dive there from Aftab Hussain. Was not able to stop the ball. 48 the partnership now of 26. They thought they got rid of Anshuman Rat and Shiv Mother, but no. Sahal and Nazakat Khan. That's the end of the over. 1-3-3 for 2 after 14.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got lap.
He likes the sky and the mountains.
Finally, Ali Hassan has been introduced into the attack. Last 6 overs remaining. He'll surely will not be able to complete his allotted overs of 4. Tossed up chance down the ground to Waqar Dawood. Just a single. Good start to the over. Good ball to the over.
I just want to let you know. So that's
Look
not
at that
our fault.
delivery. What a ball from Ali Hassan. Top edge chance for Sardar, and this time they took it. Ali Hassan got the breakthrough. 49 partnership being broken by Ali Hassan. The young man has been pleasing everyone. Finally a breakthrough. The 3rd wicket falls down,
Well done.
and that's Sahal.
Who caught the ball?
Sardar.
Mohammad Sardar.
Yeah.
इसका दोनों एक पंजाबी नाम है एक पाकिस्तानी मुसलमान. You know what I mean?
The new batter coming in is the captain, Kinchit Shah.
You surprised?
Ali Hassan.
Bowling इस तरफ से हो रही है. Kheri Shah is on strike now.
Yep. Good delivery. Hassan be able to stop it? No, he won't. Yeah, I love that word from Aftab Hussain, telling Ali Hassan, just do it the way I told you to do. Good to see the seniors players are guiding the younger ones. Aftab Hussain finished off strongly, 4 overs 24 for 2. He was instrumental in stopping those runs. Otherwise, the HKCC were flying away with it.
Good job, Sachin, for this one.
Really good over so far. Don't wanna jinx it, but it's been a really good over. Just 3 singles, an important wicket. Will he be able to finish it strongly? If he does, this will be the best over of the match, of the innings so far. And yes, he does. Make it more better. Finish it off with a dot ball. It's the best over we've seen so far. Aftab Hussain has completed his overs. We'll see who comes into bowl now. Looks like it's going to be Zishan. Mohammad Zishan Iftikhar.
I'm on you, right? Okay.
He got some decent overs as well.
Keep it on the batters. Zakat on strike.
Zakat batting nicely. 24 of 19. Good shot. Misfielded there. Will be 4 runs. That could have been stopped. That definitely should have been stopped. Misfielded. Hassan. Ali Hassan this time. These runs is going to hurt them later in the innings.
I'm back on the field. Get ready.
Tap, run. Easy single. I think Zakat needs to carry it on. It's been out there for some time now. He needs to go and finish the innings for his team. If he stays out there for the remaining overs, HKCC will definitely get to
You were right
a decent target.
because the power side is smaller, so the replays are shorter.
Short ball. Pulled away for 4. No one out there. That's poor bowling because he has to bowl to his field. It's been given a specific field. You should try to bowl it there. If he wants to bowl a short ball, you should keep it somewhere a little bit just high. So you got the field out there for that. Misfielded once again. Fumble there. Players are not collecting the ball cleanly. A friendly reminder, probably to clinch it. Umpire, probably running on the pitch. If it repeats, be given a penalty. 10 runs already from this over so far. And a punch to covers for a single. 147 for 3 so far. Still a ball to go in this 16th over. Good finish to the over by Zishan. Lovely to see these youngsters putting in effort. Score stays the same, 147 for 3 after 16. Last 4 overs for HKCC and last 4 overs
Can you zoom to the
for USRC.
batters? You're moving a lot. Zoom, more. Oh, you missed the shot. Never mind. I'm back on the main field.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
Ali Hassan. One run. Hit down the ground. Oi, almost a caught and ball. Doesn't really matter. Single is what it is for the HKCC. I think USRC must be feeling happy with those singles.
You need to keep the tripod down because it's shaking a lot.
Camera tilted.
वो खुद ही उसने ट्राइपॉड उठा के अपने
Big shot in the slot and 6 runs out of the park. Let's go of Nizakat Khan. You're talking about being him, keeping him out there till the 20th over. HKCC Men's Premier will definitely get to a really good total. The Wasp at the moment is showing 195. So that's 50 up already for 150 up for the HKCC. Big shot, chance for a catch. Will it be taken? They had given it up in the middle.
Did you put mine?
Another 6 runs.
That's good then.
The ball was not traveling that fast. It was coming in slow. He slowed down. Nazakat on 43. HKCC 161. That's a good single. Strong shot down the ground, will be just a single, nicely cleaned up by Aftab.
That's the over.
And it's the over, big one for HKCC, 16 of this over with those 2 maximums. One could have been a chance there.
Can we have it on the batters, please?
Para Singh Bani.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
Kinchit Shah. Despite of a boundary, he's still a little bit slow. It's just 8 runs of the 7 balls he faced.
He's facing now. Into Sharma.
Kinchit. Passing Benny for the length delivery. Kinchit Shah not connecting it. Good to see Shahid Wasif back in the gloves. Definitely it's going to be Parasing Benny bowling this in the last over as well. It's going to bowl the next over. Probably Ali Hassan. Outside edge. Be just a single. Here we go. Nazakathon 44 of 26 deliveries.
So everyone's thinking that he's gonna go for a 6. We've sent the fielders outer.
Nazakat Khan, his first 18 odd deliveries, he was rather slow. And just the last 8 deliveries been really good. Shot down the ground. Strict to the fielder. Just a single. Paras is bowling it nicely. He's just aiming the block hole over there. Not trying to let the batter get underneath the ball. Zakat Khan striking it at 160. Kinchit on the other hand is exactly at 100. 9 of 9. Big swing and a miss. This ball was there to be hit, to be honest. Despite of his shuffle, he's not able to get underneath. This time around, he will go, and it's gonna be a maximum. Small ground, probably Mission Road. There will be a chance for a catch, but not this time. So, there's one underneath it. 6 runs. Good delivery. And the 18th over. Get away with that boundary, but was not able to. It's 2 overs to go. 171. Can HKCC get to 190? Or let's be a little bit more greedy. Can they get to 100, 200 here? Short ball. Will Hassan be able to cut it off? Nicely done by Hassan. timely slide in. At least save 2 runs for his team. Nazakat on 47. All eyes on him. Nazakat on 47 of just 28 deliveries. Striking it at 167.86. When in cricket you do get lives, sometimes you get them at the good time. Nazakat did get a chance of Aftab, but that happens, part of the game. You get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. This time will he be able to get it? No, it's just a single straight to Parasing Bani. 48 of 29 now. Kinchit Shah enjoying himself as well. 15 of 12 with a maximum and a boundary. Partnership of 40 of just 23. It's good contribution from both sides. Big appeal, not given.
It's not.
Probably missing the stumps, going down leg. What I love about this bowling so far has been the extras, just 5 runs. It is really good to see. The reason why it's called Premier League, to see some quality cricket. Slower this time, short ball, missed it completely. Could have been hit anywhere. Wasn't really ready for that. Wasn't really expecting it. Mistimed it completely. I think he might be biting his nails. That ball was supposed to be hit for a 6. Oi, almost a runner out. Run out to any side of it. He decide against it. 3 important dot balls. The last one. Can he finish it off strong? Can he finish it off tidy? And he does. Make it better. He finish it off strongly with a dot ball.
Flicked away nicely.
Want to watch fastest live streaming with no delays?
Cleanly.
Get real-time updates. Only on StyxSports.
It's taken the over. Pace well.
Stay ahead. Stay real-time. Get fast streaming. Only on StyxSports.com.
We were thinking 190 or 200, but won't be possible now. And still an over from Ali Hassan. Parasing Bani will continue to bowl his last over. Nazakat on 48. Oh, he declined the run. Wow. Rare. Really rare. Kinchit Shah. A good hitter of the ball on the other side, but still declined the run. Probably have to do with those 4 deliveries that was missed. And he crave it for 4 runs. That's bring up his 50. $50 for Nazakat Khan.
Up karo thoda.
What a way to bring it. Beautiful shot, 4 runs.
पता नहीं 50 हो गया उसके. Okay, back to
No wonder he refused taking the single. This time he does. This time they will go for the single. Can Kinchit do something special? He missed out on the 4 deliveries. Can he do something this time? He did hit Paras for a maximum in the previous over. Will he be able to do it again? Outside edge, 4 runs. Doesn't it really matter how the runs come from? 4 is a 4, 6 is a 6. Runs are runs. Kinchit Shah. I know he might be disappointed deep down in his mind, but that doesn't really matter. What matters the most is the 4 runs that comes. Sometimes luck does not favor you, so why not challenge the luck? Get an outside edge between the keeper and the fielder. 4 runs. Still 2 more balls to come in this over. Yeah, what a shot this time. Really beautiful. The protection out there will be just a single.
Last one.
Last ball of the innings. Last ball. What can Parasing do? What can Nazaka do? 184. Crossed the 180 mark already. Loose delivery. Hit down the ground. Will go away for 4. 188 for 3. HKCC ends the inning with a boundary. Will it be enough? Time will tell. But it looks like a decent score, a comparable one. They got a good bowling lineup, although they're missing out on Ayush Shukla. We'll quickly have a look at the batting card. Shiv Mathur and Anshuman Rath, they both started off really strong. Got to a decent opening partnership. Both made good contribution, with Shiv 33 of 26 with 5 boundaries. Anshuman Rath 46 of 26, 7 boundaries and 2 maximum. Nazakat Khan was the man who stood out there till the end, 57 of 33, 6 boundaries with 2 maximum. Sahal enjoyed the party, 27 of 17 with 3 maximum and a boundary. Kinchit Shah had fun as well, 20 of 18 with 2 boundaries and a maximum. We'll quickly have a look at the bowling card as well. Not really much to talk about. Omar Zai started off really well. There was a chance in his 3rd over, but it was not being taken by the fielder. Really went expansive in that over, went for 24. Waqar Dawood, that lone over, 1 over 13 runs. Parasing Benny, where the last over he bowled really well. Zishan was quite impressive in his 3 overs. Had some glimpse of talent there. Aftab Hussain, the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 24. Hassan Khan, pretty expansive with 2 overs 22. Ali Hassan was the man who finished it off nicely, 3 overs 22 for 1. We'll have a short break and we'll be back shortly.
How long is this break?
10 minutes.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all their 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickney. He got left.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
It brought him up for Tim David.
This time it's the off spinner, and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickney. He got lap.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Refresh Sachin, there's something wrong with the NV play.
Okay, wait. 1 second, you come for camera. You go for camera, let me fix it.
Run away for a quick single.
Oh, it's fine now. It's back on.
Back on, are you sure?
Yeah. This thing did not update it. It was slow.
Okay. Perfect. Your mic's too bad.
You okay with the camera? I can rely on you soon?
Yeah, you can rely.
Akbar Khan, who is definitely the key batter. USRC.
ऊपर करो थोड़ा आप.
Short ball pulled away nicely for 4 runs. Off the mark with a boundary. Despite this being a batting paradise, you still need to play your shots. Bowlers needs to bowl in the right areas. Just had a confirmation that Ayush Shukla was not around in Hong Kong, so he's not available to play the match today. Will be interesting to see the young, talented fast bowler Daniel Mapp. He'll probably take the rod end in the next over. The only appeal from Kinchit Shah at short mid-off. Umpire is not interested, given as a wide ball. Really great innings once again from Nazakat Khan, and beaten on 57. Guided to third man for a single. A decent,
loosen that a bit so that your movements are smoother.
Decent start from
Also
USRC.
if you want to, a little screw. But don't loosen it too much.
Shiv Mathur
Otherwise it'll be shaky.
has been keeping in the
You
under
see
19
how it
World Cup
works for you.
qualifier as well.
Do you know what I
Continuing
mean?
to keep for the Hong Kong Cricket Club Men's
I
Premier.
might need you soon.
Call for a catch in the wicket area. Just a single. A rather forced shot from Akbar Khan.
Like for this kind of
Edged
shot,
it
I want
onto
to
his
see it
pads.
because it's still in the mid.
Dot ball.
Yeah, unless there's something special happening, like well, yep.
It's going to be Mohsin.
Who's next?
Mohsin Khan
Yeah, all good.
is going to start the proceeding from the road end.
No, because it was a break. That's all. Okay, anyway, you eat first. Abhi to start with this evening.
Left arm over the wicket. Sardar, another young talent.
Dot
Ball. Start is over as well.
hand us.
On the pads, probably too high. Not a convincing appeal. Will be a leg by.
Wait one second. Listen. A Khan is on strike.
Yep.
Just want to make sure I don't have these kind of things mess everything up.
Down the leg will be given as a wide ball. Another wide ball. Few changes to the Hong Kong Cricket Club team as well. You just noticed that Ninan Shah is not playing as well.
You see Danny Mac name. You need to add Danny Mac.
बाद में करेंगे अभी तो
Just after you.
Down the ground will be just a single.
So if I can recognize now, then why not? छोड़ो.
Clean him up. Went across the line and gone. First wicket down for USRC. USRC lost an early wicket. Mohammad Sardar went across the line. His father will be displeased with that shot. He's sitting out there in the dugout in the spectator area. Was expecting his son to do better than that. New batter is the captain Shahid Wasif.
जब एक बार आए गया ना तो बस 2-6-6-4 1 boundary Shahid Wasif.
Make sure you're the right end of the field.
Yeah, it's right end. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can come back.
Bowler ठीक डाले तो.
Good shot down the ground. Will quickly run across for a single. The two most experienced batter for the USRC. They got good, decent batting lineup. These are the two main batters. If anyone can do it, is these two only. Big loud appeal not given, rightly so. There was a big edge. I heard an edge, but was it really there? Time will tell.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Adil.
We're thinking about the edge. umpire thinks it was the height.
Single Liam.
Yep.
What happened?
I just want to see.
See what?
Ooh, look at this.
ये बाद में कर लेना बंद करो close it you focus on your camera.
Good decision at the end by the umpire. Probably will have missed the leg stump. Dot ball. We don't have the DRS system.
Sachin, you just like
Had we
flicking
had
here
it,
and
it
there.
would have been umpire's call as well.
Yeah, I like it.
Good call in the end. Good decision in the end as well.
We need to use the roaming camera soon.
Well, ball so far Adil Mahmood in this over.
Dot.
A gun fielder for Hong Kong Cricket Club, Luke Jones. You know, he will be introduced later in the innings. Third man and square leg out on the boundary. The rest all of them are in the circle. Chance over the field, infield, runs away for 4. Akbar Khan on this occasion playing it uppishly.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
I don't know, I just want to see.
But the replays
Nice
won't
clean shot,
It
4
is very
runs.
short. It won't come. Even though it's a switch. See? The replays are so bad, man.
Outside edge and probably will run for another 4. Played back to the bowler this time. Dot ball. 9 runs coming from that over again. It's 22 for 1 after 3 overs.
Quickly. I want to show them we're actually using the roaming camera. Upar karo tha. Good. Thank you. Good shot. Ooh. It's a 4. चौका लगाना है was a 4, right? Camera fix नहीं हुआ, I can't get that shot. Okay, very soft.
So for the last delivery, you wouldn't have heard any commentary because we were busy getting the ball as the ball traveled for a 4 towards our commentary tent. Let's see what Mohsin Khan does this time. Beautiful delivery outside off. Well left there by Shahid Wasif. Good delivery, but there you go, just throwing the hands at the ball, falling through with the bat, and that's an easy 4 runs as you like.
And then we didn't know the catch.
Easy 4 runs there by Shahid Wasif. Nothing too wrong with the delivery, but just pure hand-eye coordination there from Shahid Wasif. Let's see what's the comeback here from the bowler. Good delivery, soft hands, a quick single, and any excitement? No, not really. There was no hesitation between the two. If there was any speck of hesitation, we might have seen a run out there. But the batters were quick, and despite the quick fielding effort from Sahal Malvinkar, no excitement at the end. A good single taken. So the score ticks to 31 for 1 after 3.4. The computer projected WASP says 38%. You can let us know in the chat if you agree with that or not. I think 38% is a fair number at this stage. Things are tilted towards HKCC. You would call them the favorites, especially with the home ground. But with the rise of T20 cricket, even a steep chase like 189 is not off the cards. Interesting shuffle there by Akbar Khan. For a moment I thought he wanted to paddle scoop the ball because he was lining up and he was bringing his wrist towards fine leg. It perhaps bailed out at the last second. Last delivery of the over. And bam! There you go! That's 6 more runs to USRC. Nonchalant batting by Shahid Wasif. No foot movement, nothing, just saw the ball, swung his arms, and hand-eye coordination at its best. You can have a look at the replay. Nothing too wrong with the delivery. It was a leg delivery, but bam! Wasn't that clean hitting from the batter there. At the end of 4 overs, it's 38 for 1.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
Thickish edge gone towards the square leg region, just a single. You can see there with the lateral movement, even Akbar Khan was indicating the same. There was some movement on the delivery. That's why the edge came about. Bam! Another 6. There you go, down the ground. Easy as you like. 23 of 8. Shahid Wasif, he's not stopping. That's the second 6 of the inning so far. Relentless and ruthless batting at its peak. At the end of the day, I think keepers do have a natural advantage when you're batting second. You're behind the pitch for 20 overs in a T20 game. You're seeing how the ball is reacting every single delivery. So when you come out to bat, all you have a perfect knowledge of what the pitch is going to behave, how the bowlers are going to bowl, and this, what's the strategy. And he's making best use of that information. Of course, information is as good as the execution, and both of them have been spot on, have been phenomenal. Wasp now at 55%, and if Shahid Wasif can bat like this, you'd see it tick closer to 100. What a comeback delivery there by Adil Mahmood. He's making good use of his height. He's a tall bowler. He extracts good bounce from the deck. And this is why these players are professionals. They know how to read information very well. Adil Mahmood, an experienced bowler, he saw that Shahid Wasif isn't going for much for footwork. So he thought, okay, let me drag my length back and let me try conducing that nick. Fuller delivery this time. Nothing aggressive by the batter there. Takes a soft blow from the fielder throwing the ball, but I think all is good. Subtle apology there by the fielder. The batter signaling he's fine. So 143 more runs needed in 15.2 overs. So the run rate for USRC is 9.86. Required run rate is 9.33. So they're above the run rate, but it's not an easy one to sustain. There you go, Akbar Khan drives it very well. But nothing's going to go by this packed offside field by HKCC. HKCC always send their better fielders towards the offside, and who can we see there? I believe that's Luke Jones. Gun fielder he is. That's the word I've been hearing every time we come here to broadcast. Seen a few instances myself. So this is going to be a tough field to pierce for these two batters. Final delivery. Well played with soft hands. But again, the two batters, experienced players, they know how well these fielders are. They don't want to be chancing anything over here. So at the end of 5, it's 47 for 1.
Adjustment by Stickney. He got left.
Danny Mapp, the new bowler. Good start. It was a bit short, but there you go. If it's slightly short, the batters are going to rock back onto the back foot, and even those edges, due to the pace on the delivery, they will travel for 4 or 6. In this case, it was just a boundary, but it's a good result for USRC. And with that 4, it brings up the 50 up for USRC Premier. They're off to a good start here, the two batters. Danny Mapp, interesting. I saw him running in and he was looking to the side. Then he stopped. I think if the fielder was on his knees, kind of threw him off there. Coming in to bowl again. Foolish delivery. This time driven off to cover for just a single. I remember I've umpired an under-17 game once, and in there Danny Mapp was bowling. So I got the best view of his bowling, and I must say that he is quick. He's a quick guy, and because of his height, he does manage to extract a lot of bounce off the pitch. So he's going to be making good use of it. And that's a dot ball. But speaking of the bounce, I remember he appealed for an LBW, but of course, because of that height, I couldn't give it. So this might be playing under the umpire's mind. He's not he's not those conducive bowlers for the LBWs. His main mode of dismissal will be that caught behind. Or of course, if he goes in for the Yorkers, he might rattle the stumps. Let's see what he does. He took the pace of the delivery, didn't carry through to the keeper, and that was smart bowling. It takes a lot of confidence for a pacer to throw up a slower delivery within his first over. So speaks a lot about his mindset going into this game. We haven't seen much of him in the Premier League, so he must be using this opportunity to the maximum as much as he can. That's a beautiful delivery, but is it going to go for a 4? Yes, it is. Unlucky start for him. There were 2 4s which you'd say he didn't deserve conceding. At the end of the day, that's what cricket is. It's a cruel game for the bowlers. A slight mistake and you're conceded runs. And that brings in the third man fielder much finer. It's right beside the commentary tent, Veer Mathur. Again, another player that I've umpired.
How was your tour, Veer? How was your tour? It's good? Yeah, it's good. Sorry.
So Veer, as he was brought in fine, you can see on your screen that he's now up in the circle. So interesting call with the 2 edges going down to third man. And now he's just playing with the field there. Shahid Wasif, I think this should be considered bullying now. He got 2 fine edges, they brought the fielder in, and then he hit it right where the actual third man was. At the end of the over, it's 13 conceded. The scores are now 60 for 1 after 6 overs.
Adjustment by Stickney. He got left.
Who's bowling? Adil?
So as we were just speaking about Veer Mathur being adjusted in the field, he himself is now going to have a bowl. Again, another youngster. Another youngster, I've umpired his game as well, so I've umpired a few of his games. I've seen him bowl, he's quick as well. A quick young bowler from HKCC. But he starts off with a slower one. That should be a bye. Yes, it is. The signal is a bye. Buys, so the buys by 1. Correct.
Spider will not have a round.
Now Shiv Mathur, the keeper, is up to the stumps. And let's see how's that going to change the strategy. Is it going to be a 4? No, it's not. Good cleanup work by Adil Mahmood.
What?
But a no ball is signalled.
Johnny?
And that's most likely because Veer Mathur, he bowled the ball and in his follow through, he must have knocked the stumps over.
Run हुआ था, no ball का.
No ball 1.
इतना बड़ा end. Doesn't matter.
So we weren't looking exactly at what happened live, but most probably it was because Veer Mathur, he comes in very close when he bowls to the stumps, and now the free hit, the catch is taken, but it doesn't matter, it's a free hit. So it was a good catch by Sahal Malvinkar, but of course it's still one more run. It was a free hit. And now this is why bowling close to the stumps is a double-edged sword. When you bowl in close to the stump, the angle makes it harder for the batter, but then you do run the risk of hitting the stumps. Brilliant stop there by Sahal Malvinkar. What a stop! He batted well today, and he's showing his prowess in the field. Lightning quick to throw that right hand and stopping that 3 runs for the team. Is that going to be going for a single? Yes, it is. A single dab towards short third man. So this is good intelligent bowling we're seeing from the youngster, Veer Mathur. He's varying his lines, he's varying his length, changing up the pace. It's not easy for the batters to predict what's coming up next. There you go, an under edge. Is that going to be 4 more runs? Yes, it has. So in the past 2 overs, we've seen 3 boundaries by edges. And just seeing, has all of them been from Shahid Wasif? No, not quite. The first streaky boundary was for Akbar. It's a good partnership right now with 58 runs coming off 32 deliveries. These two are looking set, and they'll be key, they'll be instrumental if USRC holds a chance in chasing this 188. 189, because 188 is the score by HKCC. So at the end of 7 overs, it's 72 for 1. The game is right in the balance, though Wasp is now saying USRC has a 72% chance of winning. Though I do agree that the tips are going towards USRC, I wouldn't rule out HKCC too much here. They're known to be a good team. They have experienced bowlers. And speaking of experience, you have the veteran Anshuman Rath going to be bowling his left arm orthodox. That's why I believe if you do see Luke Jones, it would also be from the road end. You only want to keep the pacers from the swimming pool end. Chipped down the ground by Akbar Khan for a single. It looked like he wanted to get under the ball and launch it over extra cover, but he couldn't get 100% of it. A good start there by Anshuman Rath. He's a smart customer, a good batter, a good bowler. There you go, he's going to bowl to his field. It's a tightly packed offside field. And what he's going to do, he's going to keep it outside the off stump. I was going to call it that if it's a tightly packed offside field, we're going to see the sweep shot coming in soon. And there you go. The sweep shot was there. He went for the sweep, got a top edge, Shahid Wasif. But at the end, 2 runs is 2 runs. Now Shahid moves on to 42 off 21. A strike rate of 200 with 5 fours and 2 sixes. So even if you take off the boundaries, he scored 10 runs of 14 deliveries. That goes to show that he's kept a very minimal dot ball percentage. He's looking to score runs off every single delivery, and that's what's required when you're chasing 9 runs and over, 9.5 to be precise. Been a good over so far by Anshuman Rath. Just the 5 runs. And now the run rate has gone below 10. Interesting shot there. Shahid Wasif really moved down to his offside. Look. Coming off. After 8, it's 78 for 1. Veer Mathur coming into bowl again in Savina. Shorter delivery. Valiant effort there by Sal Madvankar, but it looks like it's going to trickle down to the boundary. And yes, it is. 4 runs. Again, it was a good effort there by the fielder. The ball was slightly too short. Wasn't wide, but that's the experience of Shahid Wasif. Goes down towards his leg side and opens up that offside.
Finally, Kaya proper.
Yeah, keep going, don't worry. Don't worry, keep going.
He's getting good encouragement here from all the fielders.
Can't switch.
Is there a nick? There's a nick, and yes it is! The umpire raises his finger, and there, Shahid Wasif has to go for a well-made 48 off 25. Caught behind. Shiv Mathur. Yeah, okay. There you go. It was a good ball. Veer Mathur, he didn't go away from his plan. The boundary didn't matter. He kept at it, and he caught that nick. The Wasp now at 64%, but I disagree. Shahid Wasif, he was one of the key players for USRC if they had to chase it down. I would say the favors are now towards HKCC. Sure, they're only 2 wickets down, but Shahid Wasif, with the way he was batting, he was pivotal for this run chase. At the end of 8.2 overs, it's 82 for 2. Now we have the new man coming in. We'll get confirmation soon who it is. Iftikhar Ahmed's the new man in. It's a tricky situation here. Well bowled. And that's a bold shot by the batter there. When you just saw the previous batter being dismissed by getting that faint nick, to go for that third man dab, it's a risky shot. But he played it well, he played it beautifully, and he gets the single. So now the equation is 106 runs needed off 11.3 overs. Required run rate of 9.22. Ball jumped a bit. Good effort by Shiv, but it's a single at the end of the day. I think you can hear Nizakat Khan on the stumps mic. 1 run, no problem. And that would be the mindset of HKCC. If the required run rate is more than 9, the singles aren't going to hurt you. Of course, the dot ball is gold right now. The dot balls are gold. What it does, it just puts mental pressure onto the batter, especially the new man in. The last thing that a new batter wants coming in is that you hold one end up. So it would be interesting to see how he comes back. Leaning edge, is there a catch? Unfortunately, it was slightly, just marginally away from him. Only if it had carried to him would we have seen wicket number 3 for HKCC. And then the Wasp surely would have gone below 50%. So Anshuman Rath to continue for a second over. Square cut by the batter. Got it a bit straighter than he'd like it. Perhaps because the ball was a bit more flighted and a bit slower. Also, we shouldn't forget that it was raining in the morning. Also, throughout the women's game, there was some slight drizzle. That meant the pitch is a bit wet. So with the dampness in the pitch, the ball's going to hold up. It's not going to be easy for new batters to come in and play the strokes. Of course, you have the likes like Shahid Wasif, who made it really easy, who made it look really easy. But I can assure you that it isn't the case. 102 runs here from now on is not an easy task, yet it's not an impossible task. Well played, dab towards the third man region. Quick single, and yes. The golden rule is that as long as you set off early, you will make your ground. Of course, you will have the odd run out. But by and large, if you trust yourself, if you trust your partner, you will make it. You can see that how these last 16 deliveries have changed the picture of this game. Last 16 deliveries, we've only seen 17 runs. There's an appeal, perhaps for the LBW, but from the commentary area we can see it was going down leg. As we're approaching the power play, we can see the run rate is starting to dwindle down. And now, for the first time, after the initial over, we can see the required run rate is above the actual run rate. Gone through the hands of Veer Mathur. Is it going to be stalked by Luke Jones? Yes, it is. And is there a run out? Oh, almost. A lot of excitement in this delivery. Let me give you a recap. A square cut, which was well played, went straight to Veer Mathur. Unfortunately, went through his legs. Then Luke Jones, being the gun fielder he is, cleans up the delivery. He gives a bullet throw into the keeper, but unfortunately he bounces right above his ground, above the gloves. And had he collected cleanly, you would have seen the run out on the second run.
Adjustment by Stickney. He got left.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, Our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
So welcome back. Again, those who are joining after the drinks break, the equation is simple. 189 runs is the target for USRC. They've managed to get 91 runs in the first 10. They've lost a couple of wickets, which includes the prized wicket of Shahid Wasif. He unfortunately couldn't reach to his half century, but more importantly, he couldn't see the run chase through. Now 98 runs is required by USRC in the next 59 deliveries.
Am I correct?
Veer Mathur, 2.1 overs, 1 for 18. The figures don't do justice to the way he's been bowling. And great keeping there by Shiv. That's some good glove work. He's a quick bowler, Veer, and to stand up to the stumps and then collect the ball at chest height, it's not an easy task. Fuller delivery, is it called a wide? Yes, it is. Unfortunately so, it's a wide delivery. That's one more run to USRC. Akbar Khan, 29 of 25. He scored 4 boundaries, and now he moves on to 30. So USRC really do not lack the experience. They've got some experienced veteran players in the dugout, but at the end of the day, they're up against a strong HKCC bowling lineup. And even though if you don't have Ayush Shukla, even if you're missing Ayush Shukla, with the bowlers they have, they're still a strong side. Trying to gauge by the reaction of the fielders if that was a nick. Doesn't seem to be. There wasn't much disappointment, but at the end of the day, it was good glove work. Very impressed with the way he's been keeping here. Fuller delivery, outside off. The hands are thrown, and good fielding there by Anshuman Rath. Restricts it to a single. And so far, it's been a very tidy over by Veer Mathur. Just 3 runs coming off the first 5 deliveries. I have no intention for the commentator's curse. I'll be the happiest man if he can finish off the over well. But of course, this has been some good bowling. There you go. I'm very happy. I didn't jinx it. Just another single and a tidy over by Veer. 4 runs coming off the over. It's 95 for 2 after 11.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
For his third over, and Anshuman Rath is back. 2 overs, none for 12. Shortish, and there you go. You cannot be short at this ground because these batters are so good. The moment they saw a shortish delivery by a spinner, they rock back and bam, it goes for a 6. This is why it's called the Premier League. The moment you give one loose delivery, they'll capitalize on that bad ball. But good comeback there by Anshuman Rath. Calls were for 2, but just a single. You might see a sweep shot coming in, and not quite if you're going to give some width, you're going to get the square cut. But just looking at the field, the sweep shot is on, especially given that fine leg is in the circle. You might see those cheeky paddle sweeps coming out. Let's see what happens. Shortish delivery, didn't go the aerial route, but will that be a 4? No, it won't. Is that a boundary? Not quite. That's some brilliant fielding there by Sahal Malvinkar. Firstly, it was a valiant effort by Adil Mahmood in the circle. But then Sahal Malvinkar, he didn't give up. He sprinted for the ball, threw himself, and with his right hand, he again saved 3 more runs. Apologies, he saved 2 runs there. A run out appeal, not quite. But that's the thing, if you're the stats analyst of the team, you should be adding 5 runs to Sahal's score, because with the way he's fielding, those are runs which he's contributed in the field as well. I'm the believer that you don't always need to score runs with the bat. You can be scoring runs in the field. So whatever the score is, you should add 5 so far. Catches were the call, but it was in no man's land, and will it be 2? Yes, a comfortable 2. So good running there by USRC. An expensive over, 13 runs off this, but again the average of the 2 is still 8.5. So in these 2 overs, there's only been an average of 8.5, which was below.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news, only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
There you go, Veer Mathur to finish his last over. Wasn't taken out of the attack because he's bowled well. He's bowled well every single over, every single delivery he's been given the ball. Let's see how he can finish up his spell. Fortunately, we don't have the wagon wheel for this game, but I must say that of the 23 runs conceded by Veer Mathur, more than half must be behind the point region. That's been the shot that most of the batters have been playing against him. So if I were the captain, you'd want to be packing around. Get another fielder there. Get into fly slip. At the end of the day, you want to cut off that option for the batter. There you go. They're not taking any chances against him. So both batters, Akbar Khan and Iftikhar Ahmed, they're showing good respect to the youngster. They know it's his last 4 deliveries. They just don't want to give a wicket to his name. Shortish delivery. That's where I say he's straight off his line and length. Quick single, but no damage done to USRC. They take to 1-1-1 for 2. So this is the first time I felt that he really dragged his length back and bowled into the body of the batters. So that could have been an expensive ploy. And do we see the ram? We do. But he didn't get much of it. Interesting shot there by Iftikhar Ahmed. It's only another run. If the ball was a bit fuller and he could actually lap it, we would have seen 4 more runs. But again, with the length that Veer is bowling, it's not the easiest of shots to get away. In the block hole, single was the call, but with Sahal Malvinkar there, you don't want to be taking that chance. As simple as that. That would have been suicidal to be running on his arm. Last delivery of his spell. Good respect shown, and there you go. Finish his spell with 2 dot deliveries. He ends his spell with 4 overs. 1-4. Sorry, we'll just check.
Can you zoom to
26.
Can you zoom? It's on you. Can you? Has he pressed something?
4 overs, 1 for 26. There you go. That's how he's finished off his spell.
Okay, off you. You don't. I want the shots to be nice.
That's a single.
Just now? Thank you.
Anshuman Rath also to finish off his spell. Shortish delivery, but couldn't make the most of it. Iftikhar Ahmed would be disappointed with himself. Those are the deliveries you want to be hitting for a maximum. Strong appeal, not given. The batter came well down the track. Okay, it's 1 more run to the batter. So Anshuman's final delivery. It's been a good spell. Unfortunately wicketless for him, but will that change? Oh, so dearly it changed. It would have just changed, but it just missed the stumps, and it's been an unfortunate spell of bowling. He did deserve a wicket. Nevertheless, he does his job.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. That's it. We'll have a quick look at the worm, and we can see that these last few overs have been costing USRC. They were on track, but that red dot, the red dot representing the wicket of Shahid Wasif, that has been detrimental to the side. Because following that, you could see the tangent has become flatter. So now the required run rate is above 12. It means USRC needs more than 2 a ball in order to chase down this target. Psychologically, that's a tall order for the 2 batters. You can see that Akbar Khan, 45 of 38, Iftikhar, he's striking sub 100. Partnership is 34 of 34. So with these two, they would really need to change the gears now. Danny Map to bowl. The ball's up in the air. Is it? Kinshit Shah, he did a good dive. Unfortunately so, he landed on his legs first and couldn't get his hands underneath the ball. That being said, I'm not a heartless human being. I will not call it a drop chance. It was a half chance. He couldn't make it. But will Iftikhar Ahmed, apologies, will Akbar Khan make HKCC pay for that? Time will tell. But I'm sure Kinshit Shah would be the first man hoping that they could get his wicket once again. Nearly chopped it onto his stumps. But Akbar Khan, he set off right away. No hesitation there. There we go, there was a French cut. Iftikhar Ahmed didn't play off the back foot there, just threw his hands, got the under edge and was fortuitous to not have his stumps rattled. Score 118 for 2 after 14.2. Wasp down to 31%. I would say the 31% is quite generous at this moment. Fuller delivery straight back at the bowler. Is he grabbing his wrist? I think he is. It struck him quite hardly.
Can you zoom to the bowler?
Akbar Khan, they're going to have a quick check on him. The umpire as well having a quick look. Looks like he's okay. He's a tough man. I think with the injury, we're going to have a slight pause in play. The umpires will have a check on him. It's going to sting for a while. And it's hit him on the bowling hand.
Okay, back to the field.
Looks like he's fine. He's going to continue with his bowling. But more than the cotton bowled, I think what makes the difference was that he managed to get his body away from the ball. I think the cotton bowl was the least importance there. More thing is self-preservation as a bowler. He's a young man. He has a long career ahead of himself.
Okay, back to your camera.
And he's getting the magic spray as we see on camera. And that's a good catch here by our cameraman and commentator, Mr. Waqas Ali. Catches the magic spray. Now we're back under play. Thickish edge, is that going to go to a boundary? Yes, it is. I believe that's the third boundary of Danny's Maps bowling where he's gotten a 4 off an edge. So 10 deliveries, 20 runs conceded by him. You take 12 of them out, which have been edges, and you will see that he's only really conceded 8. He has been unlucky, but these are the runs which will matter for USRC. Like the co-commentator Mr. Waqas Ali saying, 4 is a 4. Now Iftikhar back on strike. Just takes another single, so the score ticks towards 124 for 2. So Akbar Khan, he came in to open the innings. He's been there for 66 minutes so far. Must be a tired man, and if you're tired, you will want to be playing shots like this. There you go. A dot ball. Couldn't make contact with bat and ball, and only 8 runs conceded off the over. So now the required run rate creeps to 13 runs.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
They should be taking it home from here. But of course, cricket, it's a game full of surprises, and don't we like a surprise or two? Nizakat Khan coming in to bowl. Will this be the over that changes the game towards USRC? Nizakat Khan. Shortish delivery, cut! But there you go, Veer Mathur, 2 hands, diving to his right. And he saves 4 runs for his team. I don't believe he came into bat, but there you go, you add 4 runs to his score. 4 of 1. 4 of 0, I'd say. That's his batting score. Nizakat Khan has shied the stumps, and good backing up there by Kinchit Shah. It was a chance indeed. It made sense to throw, but it very well could have taken out the umpire as well. So all good that everyone is safe. Nizakat Khan with his leg spinner. Is it going to be called a wide? Not quite. That's the rule. So even if the ball goes down the leg, the MCC playing condition states, sorry, not the MCC playing condition, I believe the CHK playing condition states that if the batter, if he's standing at his normal stance and would have hit him, the umpire would not adjourn it wide. And with the new rule, you also have the batters going for reverse, and I believe it's the right call made by the umpires now to have that if the batter goes for the reverse, the wides are open on both sides. I think that's only fair, because bowlers are the ones who have to declare their delivery. They cannot go in and change their mode of delivery from right and left. Is it a catch? Yes, it is. A good catch there by Veer Mathur. And this one, Veer Mathur. Yeah, okay. Yes. There you go. It's a good catch.
My camera's still on you.
For a second, I thought he didn't judge it because he moved his head at the last second. These catches aren't easy. It's getting dark here at the club, but he's taken an instrumental catch for the team, and there we have Nizakat Khan on our screen. He's walking back towards us in his fielding position, and if anything, he has killed the wasp for USRC.
Who's the next batsman?
He's a good batter, make no mistake. Even though he's handy with the ball, he is handy with the bat as well. A true all-rounder. Four more overs to go, 63 runs required, 15.75 is the required rate. The game is surely slipping away from USRC's hands. As I say that, a 6 has just been launched over our heads. A clean strike there. And there you go, Akbar Khan, he gets to his 50. It's 54 runs of 43 deliveries. There you go, well played. Not sure if his teammates realize he's got to his 50. But at the end of the day, the 50 doesn't matter. It's about whether or not you can bring it home for the team. 57 more runs required. An appeal, and there you go. That is what you call an appeal of just, I know it's out, just give it out. There you go. Let's have a quick replay. Let's just have a look here. Yep, that looked pretty straight. You could see from the reaction of the bowler. Nothing much to shout for. He knew the umpire is going to raise his finger, and yes, you do.
Because I'm on your camera right now.
It was an easy decision. Akbar Khan, with his dismissal, you think the game is now gone. He was the one who had to take the team home. You now are going to have two batters who haven't faced a delivery. Hassan Khan is the new man in. So for those who don't know, Hassan Khan was the bowler who was taking a run up more than the 30-yard circle. I had a look at him, and of course he's a strong man. Seems that he can launch a couple of shots.
The sun is out of nowhere when the game is about to begin.
You can actually zoom to the sun. You can say that.
And there we go. The entire day it was cloudy. The entire day. There was mist, there was rain, there was fog. And now you can see on your screen the sun finally decides to show up.
Want to say goodbye to
Our co-commentator saying from the cameraman, from the camera, that the sun wants to say goodbye to us. I don't think it's a goodbye. I think there's never better late than never.
It's pretty bright now.
I think the sun is shining for the HKCC victory here.
Shining for Danny.
Indeed, you have some superstars in the HKCC team. Sun is shining on them, giving some good tribute to the way these 11 have been playing so far. Good shot by Hassan Khan. Is that going to be a boundary? Yes, it is. Effortless. Just steps down the track. And I think that's what it does. That's what a good, heavy required run rate does. When you know the required run rate is in excess of 15, you know the team, you know yourself, you don't have that expectation, you don't have that burden to win the game from here. You're just there to express yourself. You're there to bring your team closer and to reduce the margin of loss. And as a couple of overs tick by, you never know if this game is going to go back into the seesaw kind of phase. Danny Mapp to continue. Slower delivery, but what a peach. What a peach. He's a young man, but he has a good cricketing head on with himself. He saw that in the previous delivery, the batter made good use of the pace. So what's the way that you come back? You come back with taking off the pace. Smart bowling there by the tall, fast bowler. And now the equation. 53 needed off 20 deliveries. Wild slog. Bless you. Not to the players, but to our director, Sana. Final delivery of Danny Mapp's over. Are they going to look for two? No, not quite. Aftab Hussain is going to retain strike. There you have it. At the end of 17 overs, it's 138 for 4.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got left.
Zakat Khan, 1 for 2, his first over. He had a good day with the bat and now he's doing it with the ball. "50 runs required in the next 17 deliveries." Tall order to say the least. How's that? That's out. I wanted to appeal from here in the commentary box because that was plumb and then it's given out. It's an LBW. There you go. Second wicket for Nazakat Khan. USRC 139 for 5. As I was saying, that was one of the plumbest decisions I could have ever seen. Trapped right in front, the batter moved across. And for a moment I felt the batter himself was going to walk off. Very rarely do you see the instinct where the batter is just having his head down when the bowler appeals.
Who's the next
He
batter?
knew it was out.
मोहसिन नजाकत को आवाज दे दे तो सही ना उसको पता है क्यों
Who's the next batter?
Next batter seems to be Benny Parasingh. Okay, this batter, I saw him live in the Hong Kong Sixes. Trying to recall if I saw him to bat, but I remember seeing him bowling, and he is a good bowler indeed. He's quick. We saw him bowl in the first innings. And is it going to be 4 runs towards us? Yes, it is. Our co-commentator doing the fielding. Waqas Ali, you heard him speaking a while before, and now he's in front of the camera.
बिल्कुल मेरे पास है शुगर स्लो है ये तेज आती तो
Camera चले जाता.
कैमरा नहीं मैं चले जाता
There you go. 46 more runs needed in the next 15 deliveries. The run rate above 18 runs, which means USRC requires 3 runs a delivery. Okay. I can see a youngster on the field right now. Shirt number 33, James Walker. It is James Walker, so I have umpired this game as well. A youngster under 13, under 15.
Yeah, he's grown taller now.
I cannot believe it. He is indeed growing taller. Is that going for a 6? Or is that a catch? Oh, just clearing Anshuman Rath. Shirt number 29 there. Nazakat Khan almost had wicket number 3.
His mother was playing today earlier, Tracy Walker.
And now if you connect the dots, you had the wicketkeeper for HKCC in the morning, Tracy Walker. Another 6 being launched. There you go. Aftab Hussain, he hasn't given up. 33 runs required in 2.
Now we have at the batters, please.
The required run rate now drops below 18. Dare I say, did those 3 boundaries in the over change the game?
Okay, I'm off your camera.
Yes, coming back, you had Tracy Walker, who was wicket keeping in the morning. I couldn't recognize her son, James, although I've seen him a couple of years ago, and I'd actually say a year as well. But he has grown taller. He's now gone back into the dugout. But good fun for him. He's fielded it for an over. He's got to experience the pressure, the environment, the atmosphere of a Premier League game. I'm sure as he gets older, he's going to get more opportunities. And hopefully one day he's going to be in the playing 11. As we try to read the match,
will win today. Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
there you go. Is that going to be 4 runs? Yes, it is. 29 needed of 11.
How many?
29 runs needed off 11 deliveries. I'm having a scan around the HKCC fielders. The body language doesn't look the best out here.
Doctor भी बन गया.
Could be anyone's game.
A few overs ago, they had the game in their hands. I'm still saying it's HKCC's game to lose. Is that going to be a catch? Not quite. No doubt, this game, HKCC, it is. So, although they could have taken the single, it is going to be a dot ball.
Which one?
This one.
Single.
No, Aftab Hussain. Apologies, the single was taken. So, match situation, 27 needed of the last 9 deliveries. I don't want to say it, but I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks to one of my most favorite games I've ever watched. Australia World Cup, India versus Pakistan. Virat Kohli, 28 needed of 8. And here 27 needed of 9. 28 needed of 8, and those 2 sixes changed the game. 8 deliveries here, 27 needed. Is that 6? Is that a 6? Yes, it is. Is that going out of the ground? That went out of the ground. There are safety nets. There are safety nets in the ground to keep the ball from going out. And yet, it crossed the nets.
Probably a tennis player with an injury elbow.
It's gone down to the tennis courts. We're hoping that hopefully no tennis player got hit by those hard cricket balls. But what a shot! I was just reminiscing about the 28 of 8 where you had the man of the moment Virat Kohli.
You jinx.
I was saying that Virat Kohli hit those 2 sixes to change the complexion of the game. Aftab Hussain hits one of them, 21 needed of 7. If he hits another 6,
How many runs required?
21 of 7. If he hits another 6, 15 needed of the last over, who do you throw the ball to? Who do you throw the ball to? Are you going Adil Mahmood? Or are you going to go to Mohsin Khan? We're going to have a look at the scorecard.
Need to switch.
Adil Mahmood, Mohsin Khan both have overs in their bucket. Danny Mav, what a delivery. Did he seal the game there? Did he seal the game? If that had gone for the 6, then would have been a game. It would have been a fair game. Okay, there you have it. The ball has been thrown to Adil Mahmood.
Zakir Khan is bowling.
Adil Mahmood. Number 6. There you go. He's been bowling from the swimming pool end. First over in the game where he's in from the road end. He bowls a ball short and wide. Is it going to go for a boundary? Yes, it is. 16 off 5. USRC. Did I call you off too early? Again, HKCC. They're the favorites to win the game. No doubt about that. But have you entertained us thus so far? Benny Para Singh, Aftab Hussain, and of course Hassan Khan. All 3 of you have entertained us. Now 19.2 runs is the required run rate, but that doesn't matter. It's the last 5 deliveries. They're just thinking about boundaries here. Couldn't connect that one. Of course, Benny Para Singh played in the 6s, so he has a lot of experience on clearing the boundary. Fortunately for him, he couldn't get there. But now you have Aftab Hussain. He's hit 2 maximums off the 5 deliveries he's faced. If he can hit 2 more, the equation will become 3 off 2. Let's see if he can go for those 6s. Yes, he does! Yes, he does! 6 number 1. 9 runs needed off 3 deliveries. Let me have a quick scan of the ground. I see Veer Mathur, he has his hands on his hips. Danny Map, he's on his knees. Sal Malvinkar, hands on his hips. Again, HKCC are favourites to win the game, no doubt. But you can look at the body language from them. They're not happy that how they've let this game slip away from them. This partnership has been 41 runs off 13 deliveries, 3 4s, 4 6s. You're looking at a run rate of this partnership of around 20 runs and over. This has been phenomenal batting by these two. But on the other hand, HKCC will have a long, deep think about where they could have restricted the runs. You see, it's just a single, so it's 8 off 2. It is HKCC's game to lose. Even from here on, 8 off 2 is not an easy task. But that's where HKCC needs to think. You're not always going to have the liberty of those extra runs in your pocket. You can see that they've saved runs in the field. They were good with the bat. But on another day, that target might not have been 188. It could have been 178. So you need to have a game plan on how you can restrict the opposition. There you go, Adil Mahmood. What a delivery. What a delivery there. HKCC.
Hello, super over, man.
I was gonna say that you can't lose from there on, but my co-commentator Waqas Ali, he has high hopes for the man on strike. And of course, as cricket fans, I believe the rules say that we won't get a super over, but we're gonna have a tie. Nevertheless, 6 runs off the last ball. It's gonna be a day out for the journalists covering the game. 7 runs needed off the last delivery. 6 runs ties the game. And if Aftab Hussain can do it, you're going to see some hype around him for at least a couple of weeks. And there he does it! There he does it! Hands on the hips! Hands on hips of the fielders! Aftab Hussain, he's asking for the no ball and he's not going to be given. But 6 runs off the last delivery. There you go. Let's have confirmation that it's not going to be a super over. It's going to be 6 runs to tie the game. Would you believe it? Handshakes all around.
I'm on your camera, Waqas.
We're still getting confirmation. We're still getting confirmation. What is the result? Aftab Hussain signaling to the USRC dugout. The Surya Kumar gesture. If I am here, there's nothing to fear. What have we seen? It's been 6 runs. The umpires are deciding. We're going to get confirmation based on the playing conditions whether it's going to be a super over, it's going to be a tie. I am lost for words here. Adil Mahmood, the first thing he grabs his cap, he hides his face. The teammates are going to give him a good condolence over there. You feel bad for him. It was a full toss. He didn't want to bowl that ball, but Aftab Hussain put him under pressure. 28 of 8, 4 6s. We're still waiting for confirmation. But I called it. I had said Virat Kohli 28 of 8. He made a game out of it. Aftab Hussain made a game out of it. But I cannot take too much credit here because I called USRC off a bit too early. When I saw the 13 runs required and over with the wickets lost, I believe the game was done and dusted. We're still looking for confirmation. They're going to be confirming right away. The umpires are reconvening.
You guys have the walkie-talkie, right?
You can see, you're going to see shortly our co-commentator Waqas Ali signaling to the umpires, asking us confirmation whether it's a super over, whether it's a tie. Ground staff, they're wondering as well. Everyone's confused. HKCC, they're not leaving the field. Okay, those who have been just joining us, I feel bad for you. Why have you just joined us now? You should have been joining us an over before. As a recap, it was HKCC's game to lose. At the drinks break, it was even playing field for both the teams. But then HKCC chipped in. Towards the end, it was 4 overs, 63 runs needed. I had ridden USRC off. The HKCC fielders, they look confident. They all had looked confident that the game was done. They were confident that there's going to be an easy victory for HKCC, but there we have it. We've just gotten confirmation it's going to be a super over. And who's the man at the moment? Who's going to be coming for the super over? It should be no other than Aftab Hussain. I'll be joining you back shortly as we figure out how do we insert the super over into the playing system. My word, what a game did we have at our hands. I play cricket for fun. I'm a bowler and I feel bad for Adil Mahmood. Must be a lot going in his mind, and this is where he needs the support of his teammates. He needs someone to just give him a pat on his back. No worries, it happens. But Aftab Hussain, what a batter! Calm and collected. No nerves shown. He saw the full toss, he went for it, and BAM! Did it go clear the boundary.
Bang, bang, bang.
Aftab Hussain 28 of 8. If you do the math, a strike rate of 350. 350 the strike rate with 4 maximums.
Hello. Super over, man.
In the production team,
$200 extra charges.
They're asking, they're like extra charges for us, like extra payment for us.
in the production team, we all had something. We had all somewhere to go to. But looking at the excitement of the game, we wouldn't mind this. We wouldn't mind a super over.
You don't mind? You didn't even mention it.
If Sachin की काली जुबान, इसकी कितनी काली जुबान सचिन की, इसने आप कितनी काली जुबान की?
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner, and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Okay, everything is set up. Aftab Hussain, the man of the moment. He is going to be the one facing the delivery. Adil Mahmood having a cheeky smile at him. The super over in, and the sun is gone. The sun isn't happy. The sun was shining for HKCC. I was looking at the body language of the players, and as Aftab Hussain was hitting 6 after 6, it was deflating them because they felt that they had them by the horns. Again, it was a game for HKCC to lose, but they have chances to make amends here.
Win, not.
Veer Mathur, ball in hand.
A Hussain facing na.
Aftab Hussain facing. And there you go.
What is it? Dot ball.
A cheeky smile there by Veer Mathur as he bowled that delivery. A slight sledge, trying to show that you can't do this to me.
This type of bowler will get a away from on this pitch. Fast bowlers, not easy.
The pitch has a lot of moisture, and if you can get the ball stuck in the surface, it's not easy to score boundaries. You can see he digged one in, and because he took pace of the ball, it's not going to go for a boundary. And of course it's not going to go for a boundary when you have Luke Jones fielding there. You saw him do the splits. Just 2 runs. Not sure if it were any other fielder, that might have been a boundary there. There you have it. HKCC, they had the fire. They know it was their game to win. It was their game to win. And they had the pressure that they couldn't lose from then on. They could not lose. So for them, for Veer, they want to ensure they take the victory back home. Aftab Hussain unfortunately won't be called a wide because he went across to his off stump. First 3 deliveries, 2 runs only. And there you go, the pressure's on USRC again.
Talk about the youngster, he's just 14 years old.
What bowling there by Veer Mathur. He's 14 years of age. At age 14, you've been given the responsibility of bowling that super over. Firstly, that shows the confidence he has that when the captain gave the offer, he didn't stay back. He didn't say that no, I don't want to do it. He took it up. That's the belief in he has. And then look at the confidence of the teammates. Giving him the reins of the super over just at age 14, and look, 5 deliveries done, just conceded 4 runs. This has been a brilliant over. He is a talent to watch out for. If at age 14, if you can bowl like this with a few more years of experience, one can only imagine what kind of prospect he can be for Hong Kong cricket. And he ends it with the dot ball because Shiv Mathur gets the bye. He restricts the bye. And there you go, 5 runs needed. USRC could only score 4 runs in the super over. It's a run out with Shahid Wasif.
So we're having reached.
Yeah,
yes.
just do yes. Then start the next innings.
So,
yeah, the next innings. Yes. There you go, as you can see in the replay. Veer Mathur take a bow. 4 runs conceded in that over. That was one of the finest super overs I've seen in Hong Kong. Again, to be doing this at age 14. The pressure isn't easy. You want to win the game for the club. And to say, yes sir, I will take that ball, I will bowl that over. Doesn't matter what the consequences are, I have faith that I can deliver for the team. That is a bowler, that is a young talent with confidence. That goes to show the way that he's being groomed at age 14. That being said, it's not done yet. If USRC can come back in this game with needing 63 runs in 4 overs, this is a team with high confidence. I'm sure
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
spinner or do you go for a pacer? If I were the captain, I'd be giving it to the young leg spinner Ali Hassan. The way he's been bowling Yorkers with his leg spin, it's not an easy customer to get those runs. Now for USRC, the strategy is simple. You need to be looking at those 2 wickets. Get those 2 wickets. Get HKCC under the pump. At least get 1 wicket, and there you go. I called it early. They took the man who I had faith in. It's Ali Hassan. So 2 youngsters to be bowling the super overs. This is all a testament of the talent we have in cricket Hong Kong. If you're tuning outside of Hong Kong, I assure you, the grassroots levels here are phenomenal. You have youngsters coming up. A youngster's been given a lot of responsibility, a lot of game time, and they get to shine at the men's stage as well. Ali Hassan, I was playing a tape ball tournament a couple of months ago, and he bowled a maiden over in the final of that tournament. That was the word. He bowled a maiden in the final of the tournament. And those tournaments in tape ball, it's easy to be conceding 20-25 runs and over, because it's a tape ball. The boundaries are just 30 odd meters. The ball flies there, and if you can bowl a maiden, it just shows the capabilities you have as a bowler. We can see on our screen the USRC players coming onto the field. There's going to be some discussion.
It's a tie again then.
A question here asked by the co-commentator: if it's a tie, what will be the situation? My best guess is there's going to be another super over. And I think we're going to be getting super over after super over until we don't get a result. Of course, the light won't be too happy with that. We need a result at the end of this over. I don't think the light can hold out for too much longer, with the cloudy day being the case for most of this day. So at the end of nearly 4 hours worth of cricket, we've come down to the last over, where you have the 2 batters, which seems to be Anshuman Rath taking strike, Sahal Malvinkar on non-strike, and Ali Hassan from the road end. He's going to be having the ball in hand. The keeper is going to be having a huge responsibility here, because you cannot be letting those byes. You know Ali Hassan, he's going to be darting the ball in. Shahid Wasif, he's going to be playing a major part. If he lets go a bye or 2, that's going to give the batters a world of confidence. On the other hand, if he can get a stumping, then the new man knows that he cannot afford to lose his wicket. There you go. A game tilting back towards HKCC, but you can never write off USRC. This is a team coming in with high confidence. And this is a bowler who has the capability of defending any target given to him.
Bowl from roadside again.
There we go. We can see in the audience section, in the spectator gallery, a lot of people on their feet. Everyone's excited for this close, nail-biting finish. We didn't capture it on camera, but also on the balcony we have a lot of members. They're enjoying the good weather and the exciting game we have on hand. The home side is indeed favourites. What a crowd. What a crowd here we have. Ali Hassan to bowl the first ball. He's taking his time, ensuring that he has his field straight. Here we go, Anshuman Rath. Full toss, is that a 6 to finish the game? Not quite, it's 4 runs. Unfortunately, so he couldn't nail the Yorker in. There you go. Scores are level. The happiest man, in my opinion, is going to be Adil Mahmood. I saw the expression on his face. He wasn't happy with himself on the last ball. Those things do happen, but you just want to bring the victory for the team. And there you go. Anshuman Rath does the job. A victory for HKCC. It was an interesting game, and we're going to have a quick run through of the batting and bowling cards. It was a nail-biting finish. We're going to have a look at the batting card.
Yeah, you can take that off.
So unfortunately the batting card only shows for the super over. Let me quickly walk through HKCC's batting card. You had every single batter crossing 20 runs. That is a phenomenal effort. You had Shiv, Anshuman, Nazakat, Sahal, Kinchit, all of these batters crossing 20. The best batter in my opinion was Nazakat Khan for his 57 not out of 33, and he was the one who contributed with the ball as well. He took that wicket, he bowled very well, and there you go. It's been an exciting game. In USRC you had chances. You thought that you thought that they lost the game, but Aftab Hussain with his 28 of 8, he brought the team back. He made it a nail-biting finish, and as we can see in the summary, it was just the heroics of Veer Mathur, the 14-year-old boy. To me, he's going to be the man of the match, because for you, if you can concede only 4 runs in the super over, that is the best thing you can do for the team. And not to mention, he only conceded 26 runs off his first 4 in the game. So in my opinion, he gets that man of the match. Of course, there's other opinions. You might give it to Nazakat Khan, who played a very valiant knock and got 2 wickets as well. But just to bowl under pressure, he changed the game in my opinion. So there you have it. It's been an exciting day of cricket from the Hong Kong Cricket Club. We look forward to be joining you very soon in a week's time, and have a good evening. Thank you very much.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
brought him up for Tim David.
This time it's the off spinner, and it's picked up by
He's your big 17. Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickity. He got left.
Who will win